He had a question, what to do when shopping, what to look for, what to do, what not to do. And so I'm going to be referring back to some of his bullet points that he wrote, because he wrote out quite a few here. And what he's looking for are, what things should I be doing, what shouldn't I be doing, and what are people doing that they're making mistakes about but not thinking about. So first thing he asked was masks, latex versus rubber gloves. So if you have masks, wear them. If you don't, we talked about this in some of the other videos. Try to make something out of handkerchiefs or something to cover your nose and mouth. When he's referring to latex versus rubber gloves, really, it doesn't matter whether you're going to use latex or rubber, but the bottom line is that if you're going to be using gloves, obviously if you're putting them on, you're going into the supermarket or the stores and you're touching things with them. When you leave the store, put them in the garbage can. Don't take them and use them again. He then asked questions about, what should I do when I'm walking through the stores? So first thing, disinfect the cart, guys. Everyone's leaving alcohol or alcohol pads that you can wipe them down. Wipe down the cart, wipe down your hands, discard the pad. Going back to gloves for a second. So looks like his fourth bullet point here, he's asking, well, I'm wearing rubber gloves, but don't be touching things with them. So a lot of people are putting these gloves on. They're touching the fruits, they're touching the vegetables after they touch the cart, after they touch the monitor, after they touch the checkout stand. So if you're touching all this stuff, and then you're touching your fruits, your vegetables, and the things that you're buying, you're just taking those germs and spreading them around just like you would be with your hands. Remember, I recommend to people, and I've been doing this already for a few videos, if you're going to be going to the grocery store, a lot of people are using the self-checkout lines. Don't do that. Go to the cashier at the register and wait in line behind the other people. Because if you're going to the self-checkout stand, what you're doing is you're touching that same monitor and ringing up your groceries that the person 5 minutes before you was touching with their hands. So put all your stuff on the conveyor belt and go through the regular checkout stand like we did 10-15 years ago. Now, he asked specifically, and this is a whole separate section, what things should I be buying? Now, again, if you're talking about the coronavirus, COVID-19, we cannot treat the actual coronavirus. We can treat symptoms of it. But what we can do is we can increase your immune system. So I recommend to people, do things, buy things, and take things that are going to increase your immune system. Okay? And what do I mean by that? So when you're going and buying fruits, vegetables, foods, what should you be eating, what shouldn't you be eating? I recommend to people, buy the following, and I wrote this down actually under his question. I want you buying fresh garlic, fresh onions, honey, and make sure you're getting honey where you live, not honey from another state or another country. You need to be buying honey from where you live. Green tea, and put lemon in it, okay? Green tea is not just an antioxidant that has EGCG in it, but green tea, if you put lemon in it, you're getting the vitamin C content from it as well. And remember, anything you're doing to increase the immune system, or natural killer cells or white blood cells, the virus, if you do get it, is going to be less effective. Hydrogen peroxide, Windex, Lysol, vinegar, rubbing alcohol. These are things that we talked about on a few of our other videos. You can refer back to some of those videos for that information. And then 3 or 4 other things that I just added to this list was, a lot of people are going into the stores and they're looking at the lines and there's nothing there. There's no products there to buy. Guys, look a little closer, because there are things that you can buy that will last you for months, such as bar soaps. Don't buy the detergent soaps or the liquid soap that's going to run out in 2 weeks. You can buy 1 bar of hand soap that'll last you probably for a month, if not 2. Okay? You can mix down bleaches. So in other words, you can put, depending on how much water you're going to use, you can take that bleach and dilute it so that you can make your own cleansing solution at home. Okay? And before we leave, what things to buy, what things not to buy, let's just cover fruits and vegetables for 1 second. Because these are the things that if anything's going to have a virus or germs on it, or bacteria on it for that matter, it's going to be your fruits and vegetables. When you get your fruits and vegetables and you bring them home, before you stick them into your refrigerator, I want you to put them into a sink, fill that sink up with warm, water, not hot, not cold, but warm water. And what I want you doing is I want you pouring in vinegar, okay, that you bought from the grocery store. Let them sit there for about 7 to 8 minutes, and then drain it out and rinse everything with the water, because if there's any bacteria or virus or germs on your fruits and vegetables, that vinegar will pull and delete the bacteria and viruses off of your fruits and vegetables, okay? Last question that William had was, should I buy supplements? I've heard good things about supplements. I've heard bad things about supplements. I don't know what to do about it. So it breaks down to this. If you're going to buy vitamin supplements, buy physician-grade vitamin supplements. Do not spend your money buying vitamin supplements from High Health, Walmart, Costco, or any other grocery store, because you are wasting your money and you are wasting your time. And it's the reason why medical doctors say vitamins don't work. So if you're going to buy vitamins, make sure that they are physician grade. So, William, I hope that this answered your question. And if you guys have any other questions for me, please contact me. Again, your health is in your hands.